Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
The face of Bo. Hello. Felix, your camera is... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Your camera doesn't matter because you don't have a camera.
I don't have a camera. What the fuck?
Felix, why are you not online? Hi, everyone. It's us. We're here. We're back. It's once again time for things from the flood caught on the other side. I am me, Rindis. Hello. Here I am. These are the beautiful players. They are here. I'm waiting for the minute to roll over. I think it's 2 minutes before I can say what I really want to say, so I'm just going to prattle on. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. It sounds a little loud, and I might adjust that while I'm stalling for this 2-minute counter to go over. There is music. There's always music. It just, I can't put the music bot in the video call. I turned it down, so it should be not so oppressive. Hi, everyone. What did you have for lunch today? This is a terrible opening question, but icebreaker.
I had a salad with sprouts and apples and turnip and lettuce and a tahini dressing.
Nice. Apple is a killer salad topping. I really do love.
Not usually a fan, but my mom made this salad and it kind of slapped.
I mean, honestly, I'm always a fan of apple in salads. Like, the crispness of it really just complements the overall mouthfeel of a salad.
Mm-hmm. I make one that I use for the Thanksgiving the last couple of years, but it's sliced apples, some feta cheese, like a raspberry vinaigrette, and a little bit of honey. Oh, it tastes so good.
It's got dried cranberries.
Dried cranberries, yes, that's true. Yeah,
I'll confess, I have the palate of a cat, meaning I need salt and savory, and everything else is a little ancillary, you know.
If you had the palate of a cat, you wouldn't be eating any
wouldn't be
fruits or
vegan.
vegetables.
And I wouldn't be a vegan if I had the palate of a cat. That's true. I would enjoy steak a lot more.
Obligate carnivores.
They are obligatory.
Yes. What I ate today was I cooked up a Beyond Burger and had vegan mayonnaise spread on it. Then I had some iceberg lettuce chopped up on top of that with some vegan Gouda cheese melted onto the patty, and then some ketchup and mustard on there as well. And that's what I ate.
Damn, bitch, you live like that, Jorge.
Damn, bitch, you live like this? That's good. That sounded good.
I just had pogo for lunch.
That's incredible. I'm so impressed.
I had an
Honestly,
omelet
that's
at a
become
cafe.
one of my staples, because I realized that buying a 10-pack of Beyond Burger and just eating one burger a day, I'm literally eating Beyond Burgers for $2 a day. And then in addition to that, I also still do my rice and beans and stuff. So that's how I'm living. That's how I live this vegan life.
Yeah, fuck yeah. My
Good way
sister
to do
actually
it.
does that too with the Beyond Burger. She has one Beyond Burger a day, except unlike you, she doesn't eat rice and beans or lettuce. She has her other meal of the day is usually a grilled cheese. She doesn't eat all that healthy. But the Beyond Burger thing's relatable.
Yeah.
I could never eat vegan.
I mean, it's a lot easier
Are you
these
sure you
days
couldn't
than
eat
it
meat?
used to be.
I said I could never eat vegan. I never said I could never eat a vegan.
Ah, okay.
You know what
Hugh,
they say
Hugh,
about
Hugh.
Is that a
vegans, right?
threat or a promise? Those are two very different.
Well,
statements.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not a promise if it's already happened.
I have
I like the
heard
term
that
promise.
vegans taste better than most other people.
I have experienced that we do.
I
Me
can
too.
say they both taste pretty good.
Again,
Fair enough.
depending
Honestly,
on who's saying
if
that,
you
that's a
put
very different statement.
An omnivore, if you stuff enough fruits in an omnivore, it tastes about the same.
You stuff enough of anything in an omnivore, it tastes pretty good. All right, these innuendos are going very Hannibal.
Ignore that. That was an accident. I'm doing some stuff for my other campaign.
Oh no, we're saving this for your first roll. There you go.
Cool. I speak common.
You speak common.
There we
Well,
go.
How do you do, fellow youths?
we are definitely well past the opening marker, so allow me to once more emphatically say fuck Wizards of the Coast, because that nonsense is still going on. Even if they have lied to people and say that their voices matter and they want to do better. It's the beaten spouse syndrome, where you say you do better, but I still have this horrible black eye that you left, so I really don't want to continue dealing with this. So no thank you, not anymore. Also, a friend of mine brought up a very interesting point that he was surprised nobody was talking about, which is the hypocrisy of the OGL in light of how their policies for Magic the Gathering are, where they have a list of things that they will not revoke that people want back in circulation, whereas the OGL is like, we can do whatever the fuck we want. We're going to revoke shit all the time and just not care about what you, the fan base, want because money. And so it's like, he said it was the reserved list. So basically, in order for the monetary value of cards that are out of circulation to stay where they are, they will not reprint certain Magic the Gathering cards to preserve the value and thus bring them more money as well somehow. For the rarity and stuff, they're like, nah, we're just gonna like not put this stuff in circulation. So he was like, how come nobody's talking about that? And it's like, it's a good point. It is a
How
real
the secondary market works, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, honestly, what we've actually seen from the Magic the Gathering reprints of older cards is that releasing a new edition of the card actually makes the price of the old collectibles go up, not down.
Yeah.
whole
But
thing is,
That's the problem.
ridiculous.
The fact that Alpha Black Lotuses and the Power Nines are still being sold and traded, that doesn't get Wizards of the Coast more money. Those cards are already out of box in circulation in the secondary market. It doesn't matter if a Black Lotus goes up to $2 million. Wizards doesn't get any more money for that. So I don't know what they're talking about with the, we're going to keep the value. You don't get money for the secondary market.
Yep, but they
Are you out of your mind?
it's wild.
Also, one of those. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
One of the super insidious things that I found about the OGL was that, like, you know, they were trying to pretend that all of this was so that they could better moderate content as it affected minorities and, like, you know.
But that was never
it
a
was literally
question.
like, oh,
Excuse.
we're
That
doing
was
this
a
for you
lie.
guys. Don't worry. We're going to ruin all these queer creators' livelihoods just to avoid,
And that's
anybody making content we don't want. Don't think too hard on
Also,
it.
they don't have the
We're the good
greatest
guys.
track record of making inclusive content either. So
they have very little inclusive content.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like
Monkey
every
race, that is
couple months
just-
before this, every single couple months before this, for like the past who knows how many years, they've released something under the main releases that has been incredibly fucked up, and now they're saying they have the right to monitor what other people are releasing when
The
they don't even
sole
monitor their own
moral
shit?
arbiters of what is good and virtuous. And as D&D Shorts pointed out, they get to define what is considered lawful, and what is considered lawful in our country may not be what's considered lawful in another country. So if it suddenly strikes up a problem, say to have LGBT content here, but if they wanted to make money in Saudi Arabia, now suddenly you're at risk of being struck down because your Middle Eastern market is losing money, and so they're going to strike down all LGBT content so that it doesn't piss off the market that has laws against being LGBT. So it's not a good look for, the evil corporation that only wants to make money are the sole arbiters of what is good, just, and moral.
I still can't get over the fact that the one guy who dumped millions into his super special tabletop MMO still thinks a tabletop game can be an MMO or MOBA.
It's like they didn't learn from 4th edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, we are not playing D&D. by any means. We are playing Things from the Flood, which means it's time for us to talk about this game.
Yeah, a much better game currently. Definitely one of
Not
my
just currently.
favorites. Huh?
Said not just currently.
You're right, not just currently. It has been one of my favorites ever since I learned of it, and probably will be forever, because it's a fun game. Speaking of fun games and dark alternate realities, this is set in the alternate 90s, so let's go over Principles of Flood, because that's a good thing I like to do. Make sure everybody knows what we're doing. Number one, everything changes, everything falls apart. Hang on just a sec. Whoops. Whoops.
Are you okay?
Yep. I'm just hearing double back, and now I'm not. Okay. Just had to fix that. Okay, so everything changes, everything falls apart. Like I said, this is an alternate 90s reality in which technology took a different turn, utilizing the scientific discoveries brought about by a massive particle accelerator. There were robots, there were anti-grav machines, all sorts of wild stuff. But that stuff is kind of falling apart and breaking down now. Number two, everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. The players are just regular people. They have jobs, they have school, they have responsibilities and drama they have to deal with. Number three, mysteries are exciting but dangerous and only you can stop them. For whatever reason, the player characters are the only ones who have the knowledge or capability or are put in a situation where they're the only ones who can resolve the mysteries and solve the problems. Number four, you are neither kids nor adults. You are teenagers. You are that awkward in between of transitioning from being a kid to an adult. Number five, the game's played scene by scene, much like a movie, a book or a TV show. And number six, the world is described collaboratively. I'm not the only one who gets to build this world. Everybody else gets to build the world along with me. So I might have the final say in things, but everybody else gets to add stuff to it. Remember, everybody, you have your X cards. If something makes you uncomfortable, slap that down. We will pause immediately and work our way around it. Same goes for the audience. Step away if the scene makes you uncomfortable, and return when it's over. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce all my players. Let's start with. I don't know. Someone volunteer.
Hi, I'm Rendis. I will be playing Astrid Martinson, the Motorhead. She's just your average, ordinary teenage girl, and there's definitely nothing weird or wrong about her or the statement that I just made. Forget everything you learned last episode.
Yes, I'll go next.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Dude93. I'm playing Joanne Cassandra Campbell, the Lone Wolf. We're doing just fine. No, we're not. Oh dear.
Hi everybody, I'm Zonus, and I'm playing Jermaine Elliott, the goth girlfriend of the group, the Truth Seeker. Yeah, I'm assuming we're just in a waking nightmare. Golden.
Hi, I'm Spider Queen Long, aka Tracy in this game. I'm the party girl, and I believe that we've been in a waking nightmare for quite some time, and I'm shocked that y'all are just finally realizing that.
Hey, I'm new to your fuckery, so give me a minute.
Hey y'all, I'm Crimson.
Fuckery ain't
That's
new.
Oh. Hey y'all, I'm Crimson. That's Krimsin because I'm not me without a little bit of sin. And today I'm playing Courtney Cloverfield, the rocker. And yeah, I'm surprised. It's been fucked the whole time. Like,
It's almost like it's a theme of the game.
Look, if Lydia was here, she'd come back with the Vietnam like 1,000-yard stare and be like, "Dope, this is still going on." I'm virgin here. Jermaine's not used to this.
This shit is
Fair,
fucked. Always
fair.
has been. Meme.
Yeah, Lydia just comes to the back of Jermaine.
The girls are gonna need a downtime episode after this.
Speaking of downtime and sexually experienced people, we have a returning guest player as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's an introduction.
That's an introduction.
Don't
Yeah.
stomp
Hi
her. That was a
everyone.
good one.
I'm Undead Felis. I will be playing Signa, also a Motorhead, I believe. And yeah, no, she was trapped in a waking nightmare and was trying not to be trapped in this one. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey, well, you did decide to stay out of the conflict that they're running towards at the moment.
For sure. I'll be at the dance. I'm their
yeah.
cue.
On that note, guys, what happened last time?
Oh, so much, and yet so little, because it's the same day.
I do have some notes, and I can try to piece it together through that if you'd
Go
like.
for
I would
Alright.
love that.
All
I
right,
love the
so
notes.
first off, Q is an eldritch abomination. That's my
Accurate.
first note of the last week. And
Indicated.
he's an eldritch abomination. He is some sort of robot eldritch entity combination because the real him actually died, and now he's just like kind of clueless when it comes to people, but he still has a good heart somehow. I don't know. Who worked? Okay, these notes won't help anymore. There's
That's all I got.
details.
we went to Signa's and she fixed Astrid's arm.
Yep, we did that. After that, we literally just talked for a really long time, and then we saw. Shoot, my mind is going blank.
I got a
can't-
motherfucking vibro axe.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
It now
yeah.
vibrates for your pleasure.
You're welcome.
Oh, wasn't gonna have that on the show, but yeah.
Like, I have a lot more notes, but it's all just questions. Like, I'm literally just asking questions in my notes to try to figure out later. So, yeah, I just remember us having a lot of conversations that were actually really productive at the same time as, you know, now we're about to be going out on another mission because we know that Lickaboo voice was sent out over a radio to attract the mother, and now we're gonna go try to intercept that so we can save both of them at the same time as a vision that Joanne had showed us where the two officers, Smiley and I don't remember the
Giggles
other
and
one's
Catch.
name. Yeah, Giggles and Catch. Okay, those are the ones. And we're gonna go try to meet up with them to see if they can help us because they're already on the path to try to intercept whatever problem is going on right now. So we're probably gonna end up meeting up with them on the way, and that's where we're at.
Oh, Joe also learned the cost of her eye friend's help.
It's like a relationship. It's give and take.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit of a parasitic relationship. It's fine.
I would say more symbiotic.
I still need to name them. It's less scary when you name them.
That's true.
Is it though?
Yes, then they actually have a name. They're more solid.
Yeah, don't you remember when that one kid from Stranger
Usually-
Things named the Eldritch Abomination?
Usually
And
the
then they were
maddening
friends.
truth of knowledge is what causes you to go insane, not the unknown.
Oh, I know it's scarier than knowing what you're facing, even if you just put it on something else. Mind you, if the
That contradicts the whole point of an eldritch abomination, is that you aren't supposed to know what it is because the truth will unravel your mind. You give it a name, that just gives it power.
Well, what's scarier, the massive eldritch abomination?
I would
or the
much
thing that's
rather
called Bob?
I would much rather live in the blissful ignorance of the unknown, because if I know what it is, then it can find me.
Yeah, but if you call it Bob, it's less scary. It's kind of humorous.
But
I don't know.
what it
Bob
is,
is
you
Bob is
can't
still
tell it.
very scary when it shatters your mind and devours your.
I disagree. I would rather know about all of this stuff, even if it is a harder tax on me mentally, because the things that we don't know can hurt us in ways that we can't even fathom. If we know how something can hurt us, at least then we can defend ourselves.
All right, so
I'm just
I
taking
think
notes
having
on
my
who's.
mind broken and then consumed is pretty hot.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna ask the question that both Pat and I really want to know: can you fuck it?
Can you fuck it? Is the Eldritch
Nice.
Abomination down? If so,
Is the monster DTF?
I'm up.
I mean, if warlock packs have taught us anything, then yes, they all are.
Well, there you have it. Word of God. Let's fuck abominations.
All right.
Zadis, you're trying to say something?
Hell,
Huh?
according to the religious, I am an abomination, so come fuck me.
Hot. Good. On the way.
Plane tickets. Let's go. You heard him, everybody.
Let's fucking go.
So, I feel like this scene is going to open with camera focusing on our large arthropoid alien creature that is just barreling off of the road and into a wooded area, heading towards in the direction of where the quarantine zone is. What did I name this creature? Felicity. I gave her a name.
Felicity.
So we see this three-eyed arthropoid running through the forest, and as the camera kind of like pans out and then zooms backwards at a very rapid pace, turning backwards through the trees and then spinning around, we see our group. What is our group doing?
Astrid was driving them towards the thing.
Right, so we see you all driving along the road. There is, seeing the direction it's moving, you could probably guess it's not too far off from the hidden spot where you had intended to enter before. You're probably going to have to get out to trek through the woods a little bit. Unless you just want to drive your car through wooded area.
If it is more or less traversable, then that is an option.
What direction were we driving?
We were going to find Squiggly's mom. Or, not Squiggly's mom, rescue Squiggly. I forget the
Lickaboo?
things. Lickaboo, thank you. I was just going to call it Squiggly.
Oh, so we were
Squiggly.
going towards Jermaine's house then.
I think that was the ultimate decision, was we had to
Okay.
go after.
Because I
Gotcha.
wasn't sure, because Joanne was commuting to find where Giggles was. I wasn't sure if we were going there first or...
I'm just the driver, wherever you guys want to go.
Oh, no,
Well,
because...
Giggles and Kedge are going after Felicity.
Yeah, we gotta go find, try to meet up with Giggles and Ketch, I think, according to the vision that,
Sounds right.
Joanne had.
According to the vision that you were given, you know that two of Stillwater's guards are heading in the direction of the creature now named Felicity.
Okay.
And from the one before that, I know that they can help. At least they could be allies.
Because if we get near Jermaine's house, I think Jermaine's gonna try to tuck and roll out of the van to check on Emmett and her parents.
Fair.
Because this thing was in Emmett's shed, and now it's on a rampage.
So I will say you all are you all are teenagers. You probably have the idea, or you probably have some understanding that while the guards would probably be helpful in this situation, they're probably going to be adverse to having you in danger because you're teenagers.
And we'll tell them we're definitely not going to get involved. Definitely not going to get involved.
Yeah, we're not gonna get involved. Tracy pulls out Glock.
We're not gonna get involved. We're already fucking involved.
I just want to talk to him.
Just want to hear.
Welcome to your tour. Allow us to be your guides.
Holds gun to head. Allow me.
We just wish to see what's going on.
I only need you here to arbitrate. I'm about to shoot some bitches.
I
Okay,
have
so-
6 shots. Don't make me make it 5.
So my question is going to be then: are you trying to head off the guards, or are you trying to catch up with Felicity, or are you trying to do neither of that and go to Jermaine's house?
I think we should get to Felicity because I don't know the exact point where the guards are. I know their starting point and where they're going, but
That makes sense.
Then I guess Jermaine opens the door and leaps out of the moving van.
Give me
I
a
slow
body.
the van down enough for that. I will assist by slowing the van down enough.
Give me a move body.
Hell yeah, can't wait to die.
I'm all the way in the front. I can't stop
Woo.
this.
1 success.
One success.
I'm just gonna rip the door open and be like, I have to check on my family.
Well, take you. Don't.
Okay.
If it's that important, we'll make the trip. Damn.
At least there's
So-
still one success.
Yeah, so instead of asking to slow down for a minute to step outside, they throw open the door. Astrid, you're quick enough that you can slow down enough so that you're not going so fast as you normally go, which would probably promptly kill her upon impact.
Yep.
So it's enough. I would like you to mark injured because you're jumping out of a moving vehicle,
What are speed limits?
but you are otherwise fine as you tuck and roll and hit a bit of grass. Courtney shouting, "What the fuck?" As you roll on the ground, and I'm assuming the rest of you continue to drive.
Should I
No,
should
go
I
back to
stop?
her.
Go back.
I
Go back.
I am like full sprint, just like huffing and puffing, running straight towards the shed. Like, you guys go fight. Like, Jermaine is completely terrified that whatever organization is tied to finding this thing, they now know the location, they know who was harboring it. She doesn't know if this thing killed Emmett, went rogue, whatever. She's just to the house.
Astrid will do a hard U-turn because everybody wants to go back,
All right.
and she's not opposed to the idea.
Okay. So you do your U-turn. You start going back for Jermaine. Jermaine,
And I
you're...
definitely brake before we make contact with her.
You know what's like a sick A-team, like flip the van and like
Mm-hmm. We
toss
get that. We
everybody
get
out.
there before Jermaine, and she's all winded.
Oh, fuck you. I wanted a cinematic moment, and you're just gonna sit there like Iron Man, like, sup?
So no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's you do have to stop and turn around, and they're cutting across some grass. So you're running up the hill, a bit kind of scuffed from jumping out of a moving vehicle. It's the 90s. It's fine. It's not. Nobody do that at home.
There's probably like morgue entrails on my dress already. What's a bit of mud and dirt?
Yeah.
My brother accidentally did that when he was 6.
Yes. Do not jump out of moving vehicles, no matter how slow they're going. Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. But you run back up you're running up the hill. You do see that the gate to the cemetery has been knocked open by something moving fairly quickly. There is the shed summarily has been opened. The doors on the side. One of the doors is kind of like leaning off the hinges. You run up. You run up very worried. You see Emmett already kind of like peeking in and checking the door, and just kind of standing outside. But you find him there.
Emmett, oh thank God you're alive.
Oh, Jermaine! You look like you're about to die.
Did you let the thing out?
There's a little trickle of blood that kind of like runs down your forehead.
Did you let the thing out? Did it rush past you? What happened?
Oh, I was, oh, no, Felicity got up and started moving like she had somewhere to be.
I want to grab Emmett by the wrist and pull him like behind the shed, like out of eyesight, and just look him like, have you seen any white vans? Has there anybody been poking around here?
Oh, not that I've seen.
All right, look, get in the house, get in the basement or something. Stay out of this area.
Well, first things first. And he goes back inside the shed and rifles around a little bit. He moves the radio that had been knocked over inside out, and grabs a first aid kit and says, "All right, let's go." And then grabs your hand and starts to walk you inside.
All right, fine, but quick, okay? My friends, they're tracking the thing right now. People are after that thing, and I don't know how much they know about you and Mom and Dad.
Well, that all sounds very serious, but you're also bruised and battered and bleeding in some places. So let me make. It looks like you jumped out of a moving vehicle. Are you all right?
Your powers of observation are incredible, Emmett.
It's
But yes, I'm fine.
difficult not to notice all the bruises. And we see the vehicle pulling up to the house after you two enter as well. So he sits you down and starts treating the bruises and scrapes. So what's this about people coming after?
I don't. Apparently, there's a bunch of people that are looking for whatever that thing, Felicity, and its baby, and they've been tracking us. They've already been here. I don't know how much they've been looking into you and Mom and Dad, and you're all just innocent bystanders of whatever the hell I've been dragged into with all these people, and I just need you all to be safe and stay away from all this.
Well, I can tell you we haven't seen anybody poking their head around here, or I haven't noticed anyway. Granted, I've been asleep most of the day.
Well, if anybody comes after Mom and Dad, put them in a hole for me, okay, Emmett?
Will do. Or at least I'll lead them to the hole that their loved ones are so they can mourn properly.
Quite what I meant, but works.
Now then, what are you involved in? Are they trying to hurt you? Do I need to hide you in a hole as well?
Put him in a body bag.
Yes, no, I think they're just after whatever this creature is, but it's gotta be so much more than that. And I none of it makes sense. Just a few days ago, I was just down in the basement working with Mom and Dad. I wasn't part of an alien creature thing. I don't know what I got involved in. I don't know what you guys could be involved in by proxy.
You feel them put it just like kind of like gently pat you on the head after kind of like dabbing some of the blood off of where you tumbled and rolled. I don't feel any broken bones on you, so seems like you're going to be just fine. A bit scraped up.
Yeah. Yeah, just fine physically. Look, I don't know who could be poking their heads around here. Just do me a favor and don't trust a soul that wants to talk to you, Mom or Dad, okay? And if there's a white van, for the love of God, arm yourself.
Alright, if there's a ghost van, I will be sure to exercise it.
Just don't know what I'd do if anything happened to you guys because of something I got involved in.
Hey, it seems like you're in a bit deeper than me, so...
You harbored the freaking thing, Emmett. I mean, it's sense all over you. It knows you. I don't know if they got a shoot to kill thing for anybody who's been harboring their property or something.
Well, first they have to know that I've actually been harboring it, and secondly, they need to have really strong olfactory sensors to be able to pick up her scent, unless they've got hound dogs, but they prefer to work with machines, don't they?
I guess I sometimes forget how smart you are, Emmett.
I'm what?
I guess I sometimes forget how smart you are, Emmett.
Oh, I'm not that smart.
It's got that old worldsy wisdom.
You're just a lot smarter than I give you credit for. I don't know why I'm telling you what to do to keep yourself safe.
Well, I do appreciate the concern. It's very, very heartwarming, and he does after kind of like patching you up a bit. He does turn and put an arm around your shoulder, and he says, "Now, are you going to be all right? Because if not, I'm gonna recommend you stay here."
Well, I stupidly jumped from my friend's van to make sure you guys were okay, but
I knew it.
I gotta make sure they're okay too. I can't just abandon my new friends.
Hey, do you guys knock on the door?
We're giving them a moment, but probably.
There's a knock on the door. Wait here. I'll go check. He stands up and grabs a broom and
I pick up a
Tracy's standing
spade.
behind Astrid.
and he puts his back against the wall and kind of peeks out the window and says, "Hey, are the people who are after you some rowdy-looking teenagers?"
No, open the door.
You open the door.
I shoot Emmett.
No, no.
No, I don't.
That's what the new arm does.
Yeah, that's what the new
John
arm does.
Connor.
Yeah. Are you Emmett Smith?
Fucking Astrid.
Oh, so you've seen that one, but not
you,
James Bond.
you knew I was a Terminator and you warned him anyways.
I brought the Terminator right to.
Oh shit! They're after me.
Jermaine, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not used to dealing with all this shit, and I didn't know if my parents were okay. This thing came rampaging from my home. I'm sorry I left.
No. Don't apologize. You're fine.
It's a good thing we weren't going too fast.
Maybe tell us next time to pull over.
It would make it much easier on you.
Yes, but do you know that? You know what I just witnessed like 20 minutes ago? Hugh
Fairly sure
is
we were all there, yes.
Yes.
How's it going?
You don't need to say it again,
Yeah.
please. Please don't say it again.
Hugh is worse than Astrid. Astrid was missing a fucking arm. Joanne
Standing right here.
Yeah, Joanne communicated with Satan. And 3 days ago, I was having hazelnut crepes. Just a normal breakfast. Just a normal day of school.
Oh,
That's
am
a
I
normal.
really that bad?
for you.
You're not that bad, Hugh. You're just terrifying me right now. Cause
Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that.
listen, Hugh, I'm only terrified of people that I literally couldn't tear apart and understand how they work on the inside. It's nothing about
mean,
you.
You can tear me apart if you want.
No, Hugh, no,
Oh.
no.
That's phrasing, by the way.
Hugh, when we're all safe, I would happily ask you to get up on the table so I could just figure out what the hell you are. But not
Wow,
right
that
now.
sounds like fun.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
would you stop flirting?
Seriously.
Yeah, put me on the table and tear me apart.
Okay, but I'm sorry I deviated us. We need to get back on the road. I don't know where Felicity, looking at Emmett, has gone to.
Well, wherever she's gone, she likes a good salad with some apple slices in it. You see him pulling out like a box from the fridge with some pre-prepared salad.
I'm gonna take it and shove it in my bag and give Emmett a big ol' hug and say, I'll do my best to bring her back to you, Emmett.
That's the most normal looking food I've seen all day.
Prefer you do your best to ensure that you stay safe. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and repair that shack so nobody comes asking questions. Although first I should probably fix the dirt that she kicked up.
Yeah, if Emmett, whatever you can do to make this place look like nothing like Felicity was ever anywhere nearby, if anybody can do it, it's you. You're a master of cover-ups.
Well, I am a groundskeeper after all.
Master of hiding dead bodies in the ground.
If
How
it
many
can
did during
be
the 60s and 70s?
Emmett's got a business card that just says, if it can be 6 feet underground, it will be.
Jermaine, you may clear your condition.
Oh, hell yeah. See, jumping out of a van was a smart decision.
It was a good idea after all.
Tactical injuries.
Seriously, though, Jermaine, don't scare us like that. That was
Incredibly reckless.
Yeah.
I apologize. Clearly, you guys are a lot more used to the fuckery than I am.
No.
Maybe you don't worry about
I don't
Eh,
get
give or
used
take.
to it.
Yeah.
I'm just focusing on what we need to do and not, losing it.
It doesn't get easier. I just get drunker.
Jermaine just gives herself a couple good slaps on the face and just like, all right, do what has to be done. It's fine. I'm in it. Lead the way.
Someone who's not me should drive.
still driving. Nobody drives my van but me.
You'll be the next
I
one.
say, handing off my my flask to whomever takes it.
I grab it. Yeah.
The functional crew.
All
I'll
right.
take the flask after. Raise it up to functioning crews.
Mm-hmm.
It's not crepes, but you know what? Works.
It hits the spot regardless.
This episode brought to you by alcoholism.
Wait, who hit your spot?
Yo.
Sadly not me yet, but I'm gunning for it.
Working on it.
All right.
This today, bro. Brought to you by the letter thirsty.
Jermaine, things are cared for. Wherever you guys gotta go.
I just feel like this is gonna be a fun episode.
I'm on my 4th glass, so yeah.
All right. So you all are hopping back into the van again, and speeding off direction of.
Just
Do we
plug,
have?
Felicity?
just plug it into my GPS.
Yeah, just Felicity's. Boop boop boop.
All right. So you start speeding off in that direction again. It doesn't take too long. Go ahead and give me a drive check with your van if you're gonna off-road it.
Alrighty. Yeah, 1 success.
Hey.
One success. All right. Enough to do the off-roading. You stop. Not too far away, but you do start to see signs of the wooded area clearing out a bit, and you stop before cresting over a hill entirely. But getting out, you can hear. Excuse me. Stepping out of the van, you can hear some orders being shouted, a little bit indistinct from where you are now. Doesn't seem like you've all have been noticed yet. What would you like to do?
I will find a nice spot to pull the vehicle over to not attract attention, since they haven't spotted us yet, and say we're walking from here. It's getting more dangerous to be in the van.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan once we find Felicity then?
Calm her down.
We have a recording of that noise, don't we?
Yes. Well, we'll make sure that she hears her baby then.
I mean, it might draw her ire, but frankly, I can't think of anything better to do.
I hate to even recommend this,
Hmm.
but we have food and we have a sound. Problem is, they're tracking Felicity. So if wherever we get her to move to, they're just gonna follow. We might need a distraction team.
I think if we use the sound to pull Felicity, she might try to kill us. Because if she's moving at that speed, I think like we might be hurt.
That's
What?
fair.
What if we use the sound to our advantage?
I was just about to say that. What if we got her to hurt them?
I think the sound will draw her rage towards them instead.
Yeah, we stick the recorder somewhere they can't find it. We pump up the sound. She starts tearing apart their machine, their equipment, looking for her. Lookable.
I could manage that
Yeah.
if we
That's a good idea.
find something.
We'll have to make sure that we get behind their forward-facing tools or guns or whatever they intend to subdue her with, because obviously they will have a plan. We have to come up with the antithesis to it. We have to get her behind their lines somehow.
You
They'll
all
want
be-
to control the fight. We have to bring the fight to them in a way that they're not prepared for.
You all
So
hear
what
this.
we need to do is use the sound to get the mama to come around, to then throw the recorder into their camp from a direction that they're not expecting.
Exactly. Something like that, at the very least. We have to get eyes on their camp. We have to figure out what the fuck their plan is.
You were saying, Shay?
You all hear the sound of a few loud cracks of some kind, as well as some loud chortling, sounding fairly angry. Something's going on, not far away.
Are we already too late?
We should also see if this is Giggles and Catch's team.
Well, let's try and get moving. Sneak up close. Try not to draw attention to us.
Everybody give me a sneak body.
Yeah.
Come on, healthy Jermaine.
2.
Let's
2.
see. I would actually have 0 dice, so I'm just gonna roll 1 in the chat.
Yeah, you just roll the 1 dice. Oh, look at you. Get them. All these people with successes.
Well, me.
Can't one of those be transferred to you, or am I thinking
Yes.
of a different?
Sneak can be transferred. So,
So
we
me
have
and Dugler can cover.
our poor beat up people.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can cover the other
Yep.
two.
And easy enough, as you all start to inch forward, climbing up the hill, keeping low. The two of you who, between Astrid and between Astrid and Courtney, the others are able to quickly cover for you, catching you on the incline before tripping over on uneven ground. But you make it over the edge, and what you see is you do see Felicity there, still healing. There are spots on her carapace that seems to have some hardened resin, much like what a scab might be. There, wherever cracks are. But there's also some tethers and nets that are thrown over her, and while she isn't secured yet, there are several people who are all suited up, trying to restrain her. You also see a vehicle that is a vehicle that's large enough that has been prepared to carry something of her size. And off to the side, you see another woman, just very calmly observing as she takes a smoke from a cigarette.
Play the sound as loud as you can right now. I think that will make it harder to contain her, and then we can come in and get her out afterwards.
Is there
We
anywhere
need to make sure
anywhere I
that-
can plug it in to make that sound or make it louder?
You mean you don't got the speakers that go bump in your van?
Listen, I'm not putting my van in danger. But
Hold on. This is clearly the transport vehicle that they're intending for her. What if we got it to play out of their speakers?
I can try to sneak up and.
get me inside their vehicle and I can do it.
then we need to make a distraction so that you can.
Mhm.
Is it time for Gothbot?
Gothbot. Team Gothbot.
I have an idea.
Is it
You'll
team me
probably
driving
hate
your
it.
van?
Phew. So should I just walk out there then?
No.
We should make sure that our distraction is something that we can survive.
Hmm. And we also don't want for her to see us. Joe's going to point to the woman smoking. She's kind of the psychopathic boss, I believe. Because she's what I saw in the vision, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if
I
she
think
sees our
that's
van,
Lydia's
that's one
mom.
thing. I think we've seen Lydia's mom, and she's a different kind of psychopathic boss.
I don't want to, but I could use my magic 8-ball as a distraction.
Oh,
No.
your 8-ball's been through enough, honey.
Yeah, he's been through enough.
Yes, we don't know what else to do. We can't expose anybody, and we need something to draw their attention for me to get Astrid over there.
Well, we could just try sneaking.
I have to be the one to plug in the noise machine, though.
I would
it's
have
not
the best chance of setting it up for a good effect.
Actually, wait, Tracy, don't you have like an empty bottle of something on you?
Oh, of course.
Do you have a full bottle that you can Molotov?
Don't
I
you have a
literally
knife
have all
bot?
the supplies that I intend to take to the party later.
My buddy's. Oh, hold on, I lost connection. Am I still here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here.
Are we still here on?
Can you hear us, Ren?
Yeah, I can still hear us. It looks like stream health is still holding, but
Oh.
roll 20 hiccuped for a second. Oh nope, I'm watching it drop. Nope.
It,
Okay, it just dropped
it-
for like half a second. As soon as it dropped, I hit reload, and it immediately reloaded.
It's
yeah, it looks
dropped.
like it's fine now.
It's dropping between 4,000 and 7,000 kbs, so it's just kind of like
Ooh.
it's holding. Now it seems to be okay, but that was weird for a second. Okay, I think I'm okay. Yeah. I'm not throwing it. It's got legs, guys. It can just walk up and stab somebody.
Oh no, I meant the Molotov.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Because
meant the knife bot.
Because the thing is, fire will spook the mama. Then she hears her baby.
We don't really want to spook the mama. We want to distract the people. And if they see a deranged robot stabbing people, then they're not going to pay attention to us, so that we can sneak into the vehicle and then get mama riled up.
Well, 'cause that's my
am
idea.
not
If she's
about
already
one sec.
spooking.
I don't think we have
Mom.
sound coming from stream. At least I'm not able to hear anything.
Sound is working
No.
on both sides. I can
Okay.
see the audio feed.
Okay, cool.
It's just on my end then.
Honestly, I don't hate the idea of spooking Mama because they're still trying to pin her down right now. And if
Yeah.
we get her to start
Yes, yes, yes.
reacting big, we could end up having, her actually getting away from them by freaking her out. They can't hold her down.
Because that's my logic. Mama's already going to get riled up because she hears the baby call. But if she's riled up first, then hears the baby call, that camp's fucked. That
So-
containment is screwed.
Quick note. I don't hear any sound coming from Twitch.
Yeah.
Let me check on my end because it's saying everything is fine.
I'm gonna refresh and see if that does.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up on my phone real quick. That'll be easy way to see.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
No, that's weird.
Refreshing.
But then again, we weren't really.
yeah, refreshing seems to fix it.
I just loaded it fresh.
Hmm.
I'm not hearing any sound from it either. That's weird.
Yeah.
The audio
I-
was definitely being picked up.
Did it switch? Did it switch the?
No. What I mean is it's not changing the input because it's picking up the sound. If it wasn't picking up sound, it wouldn't be showing. I don't know what's going on.
Me either.
All right, let me check.
Technical difficulty.
Let me check the YouTube side and see if that's one's working. Because you should at least be hearing the ambient music, even if we're not talking while we're checking this stuff. So if you can't hear the music, then it's definitely not working.
Yeah,
I can't hear it.
anything.